YouTube, hello! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing great. Welcome along to the Bookwalker, Thief of Tales. That's right, I had to quickly check to see what the little bit at the end was, because I keep forgetting. But thanks for checking out the video. Don't forget, you can always do the usual like, comment, and subscribe. And you can always come over to twitch.tv/GodDamnItsChris and join us live. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 8 o'clock UK time. So yeah, we're going to hop on in, jump in some books, steal some stuff. Hopefully we get the right swear words on a wall somewhere or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll show up in the book if we do that. Who knows? But we'll see you in a second. Alright, YouTube, we're in. We're just hitting new game now. Let's go walk some books and thieve some tales and whatever. Ooh, cutscene. Stab him. Oh, no, we are the person. The fuck was that? What? We've only just started, why are we stabbing? First, my property gets confiscated now with the eviction notice. That's a name. Mr. Quist, this is a reminder that you may begin working off your sentence at any time by registering with a licensed publishing agency. In the event you work off your full sentence, you will be released from the shackles imposing writer's block on you. Wait, they imposed writer's block on them? The shackles imposing writer's block on you. Any other attempts to remove the shackles other than those provided for by law will be considered a violation of your sentence and will entail consequences. Your sentence will be re-examined with aggravating circumstances. City Writers Police Department. Sorry, what? Was like writing part of the fucking police now or something? What? Are you expecting anyone, honey? No, mother. Could it be the mailman? This early? Go and see. There's a man here, mother. Is the door locked? I don't. It's our neighbor. Henry? No, mother, the writer, remember? Don't open the door. He has no business coming around here. But what if he needs help? Is he injured or something? I don't think so. He just looks a little roughed up. He can take care of himself. Can't be too careful around these parts, even when it comes to the neighbors. Fine. Okay, so apparently I'm not liked. The kitchen is still a work in progress. It's been months. Right, so where am I meant to... Oh, I'm actually just meant to go in here. Right, okay. Can I shut my door? No, shut the door. We're not savages, you know. There's a Count of Monte Cristo thing and write 1,200 pages because you're getting paid by the word. Sure. I'm not reading all that. Oh, nice. What a hovel. Telefono. Hello? Why did I think for a second it was saying silence, not saying that there's just silence comes back? I don't know how to pronounce that name. Is that Ernie? I'm just going to go with Ernie. Yes. Vince asked me to get in touch with you. It's about your arrest. What did I say, artist for a second there? We usually offer a small loan to writers who have their licenses revoked with interest. Once you get back on your feet, you can... That's not why I was trying to find you. Silence. I wanted to know... I've heard you can break writer's shackles. Is that true? Silent. There's a game about books, refuses to read Chad Street. I'm not reading everything, okay? Fuck off. How dare. Breaking writer's shackles is one of the most highly punishable crimes under writer's law. Let's say we can. Exhales. However, the price for this service varies based on how complex the shackles are. Flipping pages. Are you the standard 2-year kind? No, my shackles are on for 30 years. Sorry, I just like the screen shake of cough. Noise through the phone. Damn, I spilled. Hey, get this out of here. My God, 30 years. I think we can figure something out, but the price will be, let's say, 6 jobs. That many, I was told, what... no, I'm not going to enunciate. Must be writing the winds. Yeah, I'm writing the winds of winter. That's going to take me 30 years. That many jobs? But Vince said it'd be the one-time thing. Vince should have warned me that he was sending me a practically dangerous criminal. Have you done this kind of work before? No. Do you know what to do? Yes. Good. Your first job is waiting at the door. Okay, that was quick. Mr. Ernie Quist, this is a reminder that you may begin working off your sentence at any time by registering with a licensed publishing agency. Wait, this is the same one I've already read. Oh, right, I thought they'd put that through the door for me. Right. Suitcase.
It's easy to get a new one.
And you just put this on the desk. I got a suitcase. Suitcase. Which desk? This desk. What a miserable little window. I hope nobody sees me from the other window. I hope they don't see me writing my fan fiction.
Just easy.
What do we have here? I have to steal a potion of immortality. Well then. So we're just jumping in. Like, there's no real explanation, is there? The author of this book. Yeah. An excerpt from a book review. I like that the narration was from the point of view of the book's supposed villain, but the characters fighting against him just aren't interesting enough in the comparison. I also enjoyed the ending, sappy as it was. Okay, cool. What is this? Looks like this is where the stolen item goes. Right, okay, cool. I'm going to quickly look around the room just before we dive on in. Or do whatever it is we're going to do. Ah! I wasn't expected to open on me like that. I got a fright. Too early to go to bed, I have work to do. Hey, I can see in that window. The neighbours across the way moved out recently. Oh, I wanted a friend. That's a depressing window. Brick wall. Is that me or? They didn't take the portrait of Frederick. Never mind. It's going to be one of those games where if I don't read it in 2 seconds, it's gone. The cactus! No! Okay, let's do it, I guess. Jail cell. Okay, so oof. Crunch. Ow, damn it. Landing on a solid stone floor makes your bad knee twist awkwardly. Leave your knee like it is. Use ink to heal yourself. Sure. You reach down and touch your bad knee. You start visualizing the ink flowing into the injured joint and healing it. I ink myself. A sudden icy cold feeling seizes your wrists. Ow. Forgot about the stupid shackles. Oh, so I can't heal myself. You examine the metal bracelet around your wrist and the writing etched on the surface. Now I'm just as weak as a plain old character. You were unable to heal your knee. Force your knee back in place. Oh, okay, cool. Who's ready for a crunch? You take a deep breath with a sharply wrench your knee to the side. Yep, there it was. Ow, damn it. You bend your knee this way a few and that a few times, testing it. The crunching sound has stopped. Phew. Anyways, let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns, right? I need to find the potion of immortality and take it out of here. Well, I don't think he's got it. Is there anything option for damp blue roll that fixes knees? Yeah, just some wet blue roll. Or an ice pack. Teachers could fix anything with that stuff. Yeah. I'm glad at least one other person said to defeat the Huns. Nothing but bones left, no potions. I mean, there's a pot on his head. So, old barrel. I doubt the potion of immortality is just going to be lying around in any ordinary barrel. But, kick the barrel. You get ready to kick. Just like I thought. Trash. I got trash, I got an apple. Examine and use items you find in your inventory. Okay, so it is literally just junk. Restore 1 heart. Once known as the fruit of discord, now it satisfies your hunger. Well, I am missing 1 health, so... Cool, now I have 2 bits of apple junk. Mushroom. Cool. Oh, they're just junk as well. They don't look edible. There's absolutely no reason to risk it. Like, the game's just like, no. Behave. It's locked. A lockpick sure would come in handy right about now. Kick the door down. Step away from the door. I kicked the door in. Bam. Nothing happens except that your not quite healed knee starts hurting again. Well, shit. Oof. Yeah, okay, try hitting it with your head next. I mean, he said it, right? Headbutt the door. Let it ride! You hesitate for a second. Headbutt the door anyway. Bam. With the rustling of papers, your head slips between the bars. It didn't hurt, but you aren't going to be able to pull your head back out. You're stuck. Are you done goofing around yet? Try to pull your head back out through the bars. Son of a... Your neck is stuck tight between the bars. Damn. Use ink. You let a drop of your blood, ink, fall onto the bars. This part of the book is under your control now. You pull the bars apart with your bare hands. They move easily, bending to your will. At the same time, you feel your shackles starting to burn with cold. Oof, damn it. You pull your head free. Okay, so that in the end did nothing, just wasted health and ink. Okay, I'll step away from the door then. So... Was I meant to put on the... I think I got 2 heads. Whoa, 2 heads. This is a really weird jail. There's the guy with a book for a head. A heavy helmet spiked on the outside, smooth and foul-smelling on the inside. Okay. A A lockpick sure would be come in handy right now. I mean, I guess I can click that. I'm pretty sure if I had a lockpick or something like one at least. I need to go back to reality and check my apartment. I can just do that? Okay. Do I have a lockpick? Well, that definitely wasn't there earlier, but fair enough. And here's a lockpick. I'd be using the bones to pick the lock. I'd just be fucking continuing to use... I'd have put the pan on my head and just started headbutting the door with that. But, you know, I'm stupid. And we're back in. Jail. Use lockpick. You slowly test all the pins in the lock with your lockpick until you finally hear a click. Okay, cool. What the? He's dead. Your gaze travels up the wound on the walker's temple. That looks like a bullet hole. The capsule around the dead man's neck starts vibrating and you hear a soft voice coming from inside it. Nice one, Sherlock. Alright. Sorry. Who are you? Sorry for interrupting you. You were saying something about my partner here? Go ahead, continue. He's your partner? We were on our first job, but it didn't end well. I'm sorry. Hang on, who are you? A character? Yes, I think so, sir. But you know that you're a character. Of course. That's impossible. You try and use the light to illuminate the contents of the cage, but all you see inside is a scrap of paper. That's what all my past partners said too. Past partners? How many have you had? I don't mean to brag, but apparently the walkers were very interested in my ability. I fetched a considerable price and quite frequently too. And then I ended up with the partner who died. Right. Fortunately, I was then found by a new partner and we started working as a team. Wait, are you calling me your new partner? That's correct. I'm sure we'll work well together, sir. No worries, Nostradamus. See you when you get back. You look at the walker's body again. Take your new partner along with you. I'll hang you around my neck for now, then figure out what to do with you later. Wonderful. I'm back in business. Cool. I have like a... You can talk to Roderick at any time. Oh, it's called Roderick. I was about to call it Jiminy. Oh, there's a key. This feels like a trap. You see a key lying on the metal grate surrounded by clouds of searing steam. Touch the key with one finger because I get the feeling this is hot. The key burns your finger badly and you yank your hand back. The motion jostles the key. Ouch. Fuck you, game. The key falls down through the grate. Faint clink echoes from down below. Why did you do that? How was I supposed to know it would be that hot? You could have asked me. I already read this book, cover to cover, several times. What do you mean you read it? You can see the text of your own book? This isn't my book. Okay, but wait, so this means you know everything about this place. I can find anything you need to know in this text. I can also warn you of any traps or dangers. You turn to look at the dead walker. If that danger is described in the book. I can warn you about shit if I know about it. There's a dead guy over there. I didn't know about it. Alright, so you know where to find the potion of immortality I'm looking for. Yes, it's in the alchemist's pocket. Wife and I are off to see the Fellowship of the Ring in the theatre. Catch you on Wednesday. Not a problem, Bimmer. Take care, dude. Enjoy the movie. Or play, whatever it is. I don't know if they're doing a play of it or what. But yeah, no. Have a good time, dude. And where's the alchemist? You rub your burned finger in his laboratory to the south. Oh, it is the movie, right. Great, we can forget about the key. I'll go straight to the alchemist and there's no need to waste time. I can't wait for it to be like, we need a key to get in. Key you dropped. You stupid. Well, that's a big skeleton. Some objects can be dragged around. What, like the big ass skeleton? Damn. He's big. I hear that all the time. Who the fuck is Brian? His name was Brian. He's thick. Caboose? Is that you? Did you know him? No, but you can read about him on the sign in the hallway. Sure, next time I'm here. Okay, so I can... Oh yeah, you can move stuff. Interesting. Paper. Burnt paper. See the... Yeah, they're just junk. Can I do anything with these? No, they're just kind of like in my inventory and they're there. Oh, coins. Again, that is junk. Right, I guess we're just going in. There's an ordinary power cable running through the hole in the wall. Hold on, what's a power cable doing in an old-timey jail? That's the book's big twist. I didn't want you to ruin it for you. I mean, thanks. Oh, I don't have pliers. Feel where it leads to. The cable extends far into the darkness. What's back there, you have no idea. I wonder if I can go back to the normal world and get pliers. Have a quick check. Because it did look like there was more equipment on that seat. Pliers? No, those look like nail files and 2 screwdrivers. That would have been too easy, I guess. Oh well, back in we go. But I get the feeling that if I try to yank it, it's not going to do anything. I lost more health. You get electrocuted by a 220 volts running through a cable. Sir, what are you doing? Give up on the cable. I tried? I don't know, I'm stupid. Name Brian Little. Giant guy. Sure. Potion tested. Giganticus 1. Results. Proportional growth. Client. The Kingdom of Siroto. Military use. Production volume. Mass production. 120 potions every 6 months. Cool. Good to know. What's the next thing? George Hamsterfell. Potion tested. ETA 12. Result, a mutation that allowed the subject to consume almost all known materials. Client anonymous, personal use. Production volume 1 unit. So... Oh, well, there's nobody in here. Take whatever that is. The bed and the mattress have been chewed straight through. This chain leads down somewhere. You could use something heavy as a counterweight to raise whatever is on the other end. We'll use the helmet. Oh, cool. An apple. And an empty bottle. Okay, well, I'm going to use the apple because I fucking hurt. Piece of rusty metal awaiting their transformation on a workbench. A glass vessel that could be useful for storing ink. Good to know. Now, like, turn things into ink? No? Okay. Fuck me then, I guess. Alright, well, we got some health back. So we've got some extra health. Nobody's got more health back. Maxim Benderston. Potion tested, Rosette 16. Results partial restoration of limbs. Full immortality still not achieved. Client, no data. Volume, production volume, no data. Cool. Smashed skeleton. They clearly didn't want him running off. Another apple, nice. You're standing in front of a cracked brick wall. Put your ear to the wall. Dead silence, but something tickles your ear. Nah, I kind of, because now all I'm just imagining is just like a fucking like spider leg, just like. Yeah, let's headbutt this. You feel the slightest hint of an air current flowing through the crack. Sorry, I farted. The start of Scary Movie 2. There's something on the other side. This is a sledgehammer job. Kick the wall. This is a sledgehammer job. I agree, but there's no mention of one in the book. Are you sure? I've read it 5 times already. I'll go back to reality and find one then. Oh, you know someone outside of the book who has a sledgehammer? I mean, I could ask my neighbours. Not sure they'll be happy to see me, but my last partner was complaining that he had no one to turn to in reality, that it was pointless to go up there for help. That's kind of sad. Anyways, I'll be back soon with a sledgehammer, I hope. Oh yeah, so I can zoom in as well. Alright, cool. I guess we're gonna go bug people for a sledgehammer. Hi, totally normal, happy person here. May I borrow a sledgehammer? Boo! Just kick the door clean in. Excuse me, are you home? Wait. Welcome back, Nostradamus. Who's that knocking? I'm your neighbour. Would you mind opening the door? I need your help. Yeah, right. I'm no idiot. Get out of here before I call the police. All you unsavory types hanging around. I just wanted to ask you, do you happen to have a sledgehammer? A sledgehammer? Yes, it's a stubborn nail I can't hammer in. What kind of nail is it that you need a whole sledgehammer? So just be honest and be like, well, actually, I just need to knock down a wall. I'll tell you the truth, I need to knock down a wall. I'm renovating my apartment a little. I just need it for a few hours. I promise I'll bring it back safe and sound. Damn fine, let me go look. Noise. Ellipses. More noise. More ellipses. Yeah, just don't break it. Hit the sledgehammer. Takes out sledgehammer. Wham! This is no bitch! This is my house now! The bathroom is locked. I will have to pay the water bill. They lock the bathroom? Well, fuck. Okay, let's go smash a wall. Cool, we're back in. I'm trying to walk with WASD. Walk down the wall with your hammer. Bam. The hammer slips out of your hands a little, and the blow just glances off the wall. You sense a stare hitting you from the capsule around your neck. You don't want him to start laughing at you. Hit the wall again. Boom. You hit the wall with more confidently this time. The blow smashes through the wall, widening the gap enough for you to squeeze through. Sweet. I'm in. Component, green salt. This looks like an alchemy ingredient. I fucking hope so. Okay, so we've got a hammer and a green rock. We're simply pissing the neighbours. Let them. Give me the hammer or I piss. Staircase down. Oh, well, there's the key. You see a worn out old workbench. You can make tools here if you need to. Okay, so can I make tools then? Alright, never mind, I guess. We get the fallen key this time without it falling again. The key's in front of you, lying on the grate again. Taking it would be no problem at all. Do I even need this key? It opens the front door, which is the only way up. So, you need it. Why didn't you just tell me that? Grab the key. You gently rub the burned fingers through your glove. I can check in the text if you want. Are you sure it's cool now? I mean, it was so hot not so that long ago. Ask for help. Alright. You check in case. Of course, I'd be glad to. You roll your eyes. Here it is. The key isn't hot. You should be able to pick it up just fine. Great. As soon as your fingers close around the key, a wild howling echoes up from the depths of the jail. Your hand shakes and the key, as though waiting for the opportunity, falls out of your grasp and down through the grate. Ah, who the hell is that? It's better you don't know. I don't like Roderick. So far, they're not exactly helpful. If anything, they're just more mocking everything that's happening to us. Greg, it seems the alchemist has sped up work on the potion. The corpses are hitting the floor one after another. Stay for the night shift tonight. He promised to pay double. Who the fuck is Greg? Boiler room, upper level. More trash and stuff. Alright, I can move that a little bit. Oh. Crowbar parts. These pipes lead down to the lower boiler room. Dried up plant. Hatch. This hatch leads down to the boiler room. Do you have anything you can use to pry it open, like a crowbar? Try with a lockpick. The lockpick immediately snaps in half. This game was made to test you, wasn't it? A hatch is probably 100 pounds of solid metal. A lockpick isn't going to do the job. I think you need a crowbar. Should have nabbed them bones. Okay, can I use the fucking workbench now? And can I make a fucking lockpick? Craft something. I need tools. Right, well I can extract stuff, so... Oh, it just extracts all those and straight away. Right, okay. I need 100 ink to make a bottle of ink. Lockpick is tools and piece of metal. So we need to find tools. Oh, and there's pliers as well. Right, so we need to go find the rest of the bits and pieces we need. That's the ladder back up. What about this way? Trying to see if any of these... Oh, pieces of metal. Stale bread. Is that like 2 bits of health? Yep, 2 bits of health. Crowbar parts, dried up plant. Watch out! Huh? Did you hear that? What are you talking about? Sorry, I wasn't ready for combat. Choose a skill. I'll go for slash, I guess. An enemy's next move is displayed above their head. I didn't get a chance to read that. You can you can use healing items once per turn. I mean, sure. Slash again. You were amazing. Thank you. Are you alright? Did that thing frighten you? No, I'm not. You tried to appear unaffected. I've seen more of those spiders than I can even count. I just don't quite understand what's a giant spider doing in this book. It's not in the text. It's an ink eater. You shudder. They're found in books, but they're probably not part of the plot. The older the book, the more likely you are to run into them. Why do they look like spiders? Apparently, just to scare they can actually take on any form. Even human form? You shudder again, more intensely this time. Let's not think about that. I hope there aren't any more in this book. Okay, cool, so there is combat in this. Rusty papers with an intelligible writing on them. Go to cell block. Oh, it just brings me back here. Right. Main entrance. Is that what we need the key for? Yeah, this is the exit. What about this way? Oh, there's a person. What the... I mean, he's saying exactly what I was thinking. I told you about the big twist in this book, right? Hold on. Where's the alchemist? Is that him on the chair? No, the alchemist went upstairs while you were busy digging around. Fantastic. So... A gun case. Missing a gun. Test subjects and results of tests number 26. Dead. 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 Question mark? Oh, more alchemy ingredients. Blue sulfur. Cool. Tools! Awesome, we can make a crowbar now. Anything else we can interact with? Another apple and a bottle. I may as well talk to the prisoner, I guess. I can hear you walking around. Is that you again, you jerk? I'm not drinking any more of that crap. Come on, untie me already. Examine the prisoner. A Division t-shirt. Full of bullet holes. What does that tell us? If that's a band, I've never heard of them. Get the band logo, the holes. The t-shirt's full of holes. They're testing the potion of immortality on him. We took it off a dead body. I mean, could be either. Let's go with that one. Finally. Come on, untie me already. Remove the bag from the prisoner's head. You sure that's a good idea? Why not? I think your appearance might scare him. He'll get over it. Let it ride. You slowly unwind the rope and then pull the sack off the prisoner's head. Just don't panic. Oh my god, what the hell are you? I warned you. Hey, now calm down. I'm human just like you. Well, almost. Are you an alien? No, I'm a writer, but that's not important right now. Don't distract me. Why is your t-shirt full of holes? Oh wait, what band is on your shirt? What band's on your shirt? Well, that, no idea. I took it off some guy. Why is the t-shirt full of holes? That also shot me. The alchemist? Yeah, the alchemist freak. He was going on and on about all the weird stuff. He talked like he was from the Dark Ages or something. I couldn't understand most of what he said. What did he do to you? He gave me some nasty drink. It tastes like... Ever tried Orange Bull Registered? Name 3 songs, poser. No. Well, it tastes a lot like that. Was that a product placement just now? Did they get paid to put that in the book? Come on, focus. Anyways, he's forced that potion down my throat and then he shot me. I'd never been in I'd never been in pain like that before. It was like my whole body was... He shot you. You look at the shell casings on the table. With a 47 caliber bullets. But you're still alive. Guess that never occurred to me. Don't know, I feel like that would have occurred to me. How did you end up here? What do you think? Someone kidnapped me? What's the last thing you remember? I was at a bar, the cathedral. You know it? No. The owners paid a hell of a lot to have the guy from Reversi recreate St. Bernard's Cathedral. Nowadays, every jackass with some cash wants to recreate something. The prices there make your eye water, but how many chances do you get to drink in a cathedral that hasn't existed for 1,000 years? Let's get back on track. Were you with anyone? At first, yeah, then some guy came and sat with me. The alchemist? Nah. Probably someone working for him, said he was a scientist from some college or something. I don't know. That's all I remember, then I woke up. Alright, leave without saying anything, I guess. Where are you going? Don't leave me here. Walk fast. Walk faster. I don't know how to take this game so far. It's like oddly stupid, but like weirdly serious. Head back here and we'll try and make a crowbar. Is that what we're going to do to the guy in the chair? Welcome in, wild animal. How you doing? Right, we can make a crowbar. Got that. Extract those. We're at 70 now. I saw a stab button. I mean, yeah, a stab button was requested, so we made one. Right, so we should be able to unlock this hatch now. The hatch leads down to the boiler room. Do you have anything? Yeah, open with crowbar. Hey, nice. Use 5 items in dialogue. I'm doing alright. How are y'all? I'm good. Not bad. Just checking out the Bookwalker. See what it's like. So far, it seems okay. It's odd, but it seems alright. Well, that's a dead person. Pieces of metal. Music suddenly got tense. A furnace. There's something in the furnace. It's a crystal. Stop it with the spoilers already. I want to find out for myself. I do kind of like the weird back and forth banter these two have got. It is stupid, but it's kind of funny. Fine. Your arm definitely won't fit through the bars. Use the crowbar to grab the crystal. Poke the crowbar through and move it from side to side, but the crystal doesn't budge. Damn, I can't reach it. Try using ink. You let a drop of blood, ink, fall onto the bars. This tiny portion of the world is now under your control. Are you sure it's a good idea to use ink on with those shackles on? Ah, the shackles start burning you with cold, but you finish your work before they can do any damage. I can handle it for a little bit. You pull the bars apart with your bare hands. The bars easily move, bending to your will. Take the crystal. You'll never believe it, there's a crystal in here. Isn't that something, Roderick? You grin, looking down at the cage. Huh? Roderick? I've decided to call you that. It has a nice ring to it. Excuse me? I have my own name, you know. But you said you don't remember it. I never said that. So do you know what your name is? It's definitely had the letter H in it. Hugh? I'm not sure. I don't like the name Hugh. You're Roderick now. What the fuck is this? Maybe I would have been better off staying with my last partner. What, the corpse? Yeah, sure, I'll take it back if you want. What's going on in here? Crematorium lower level. Well, there's the key. Barrel back there. You see the key lying on the solid stone floor. There's no grate for it to fall through this time. Something feels off. From here on out, I trust no one. Not you with your little book or anyone else. Pick up the key. You take a deep breath. Slowly, carefully, you pick up the key from the floor. You suddenly turn your head, looking all around you for signs of disturbance. The room is still and silent. You finally have the key. It's covered in ash and quite cold to the touch. Well, you can never be too careful, right? And most importantly, we can open the front door now. Cool. What the... Again? So it's not a real jail? It's real, but... Stop. No spoiler. Then why ask? Fine. This does feel like people literally reading a book tandem with each other, but one's slightly further ahead than the other. Why do you think this is? Oh, it's actually because... No, shut up. I'm just talking out loud. Some boxes. Anything over here? Containers filled with bullet casings. Nope. It's such a weird dynamic. It's like, I've entered this book to steal things. I've met something. It lives in this book. It's read it 5 times and knows everything that can happen. But I don't want it to tell me. Okay. Also, I'll tell you what, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. I'm just going to pause the recording for 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Sorted. Greg, I saw someone in the crematorium last night. Either a thief got in somehow, or one of the alchemist's immortality experiments worked. In any case, be careful. Cool. Empty. What's up? You sensing something again? Yeah. Whatever's up ahead is not pleasant. If you have anything you can use to heal yourself, I'd do it now. Got it. Okay, so we're about to fight something from the sounds of it. I guess let's go. An old letter. All the stored jewels and food shall be given to Victoria of Bromin, daughter of Esmond III. Within 3 days, alchemist master Alexander of Media. Or Mightier, I don't fucking... Hey, a chest! Oh, there's 3 of them. Well, shit. So I can drain ink, but only does 1 damage. Let's try that and see what it's like. Guess that fills that up a touch. Ow! Right, kill that one. Oh, that one missed. Nice. We'll drain again. That one missed. As well use the heal. slash that one. Stun all enemies. 1 damage to all 30. Oh, I should have read that first, actually. I could have stunned them all. Well, never mind. Oh, did I get a crit? Oh, well, fair enough. An ornate chest amongst the ordinary wooden boxes catches your eye. You grab the lid, but you can't lift it. I think it's locked. Funny I had the fucking lockpick still. Use the crowbar to pry it off the lid. You try to pry the top off with the crowbar, but you can't get a grip. The lid between the lid and the chest is too small. Man, imagine if I still had that lockpick. Grab all of those. Crates are empty. Everything was stolen long ago. I think this ladder goes to the top floor. Oh, cool. Oh, it just leads me back here. Well, I don't have any more tools to make anything useful from the looks of it. We'll have a quick check just in case. I might be able to make something. Nope. Annoyingly, I need tools. I can make a bottle of ink. Let's do that, I guess. Tastes terrible, but restores your ink supply. Oh, okay, I'll keep that in mind. We've still got like just around half what ink, so might not need it at the moment. Make our way up here. So we're about like 50 minutes into this. Chat, how are we feeling about this so far? Take out the key you found. Key fits the lock perfectly. About time. Jail cell storage. And the barrels? The barrel is labelled supplies and ingredients for Alexander's lab, and it's empty. I think this goes to the bit where the ladder's led up to. Seems pretty interesting. Wasn't expected to be like Monkey Island adventure game. Yeah, I didn't realise it was a point and click. Like, kind of game. God damn it. What the fuck? So where's the alchemist? See that hole in the wall? He left the jail while you were playing around with the key. He's on page 84 now. Damn. You should probably hurry or there might not be any potion left for you to deliver. What, is he planning on drinking it? He told me no spoilers. Alright. What the fuck is this game? Pile of alchemist ingredients. You see an alchemy cauldron. There are various containers and books scattered around in it. Judged by the smell, the last person to use this cauldron making heavily corrosive acid. Read the alchemy recipe book. There are bookmarks all throughout the book. Guide to making acid. Corrosive acid. Green salt, blue sulfur, red lead, order unknown. Read other notes. Notes on salt. Never start with salt and never end with salt. Okay, so salt in the middle. Just lick it. Hang on, I'm gonna have to make notes now, aren't I? Fuck's sake. You know what it is, actually? I'm gonna get my notebook out. It's just gonna be easier. Not often a game makes me break out a notebook, but here we are. Blank page, blank page. You stupid. Oh my god. Okay. So, salt, middle. Leave. What were the other notes? Notes on sulfur. Lead before sulfur means you'll suffer. So, sulfur first? Maybe? Read other notes. Notes on lead. Stray drops of acid seem to have eaten away most of this page. Notebook's out, shit's getting real. Try making acid, I guess. So I'm guessing that means that lead's last. From what I can kind of gather. You have all the components, the rest should be easy. What's first? Sulfur. Alright, it's in. Now what? Salt. Lead. Sorry, I just saw... Dump it all out and try again. It's just like, fuck this. It worked. You made acid. Okay, cool. Notebook closed. Oh, okay, chat. Acid. Nicely done. Yeah, thanks. Okay, is there anything else we can grab in here? Oh, there's a laptop. There's a bed. This bed looks neatly made. It looks like no one slept in it. The ladder is blocked with a metal beam. Can I not, like, remove the beam? Laptop. A chemical splattered laptop sits on the table. You know how to work this? I've come across them in books before. They're not too they're not complicated. Examine the desktop. Open the browser. Let's check the history. The desktop wallpaper is an ancient portrait of a woman. The caption underneath is saying Victoria Brominski, daughter of Esmond III, Bremen Music. Okay. The only thing he has installed is a browser. That's it. A what? It doesn't matter. Open the browser. There are only 2 tabs open. Search history. This is his search history. Online, drivers, ed classes. Plus a whole bunch of chemical names. To be fair, chemistry has made great strides over the last 1,000 years. Damn alchemist, you a freak. First tab. Bremen burial sites, 12th century. He's looking for ancient burial sites. One to be exact, the grave of Victoria Brominski. She must have been his lover. So that's where he went in such a hurry to resurrect her. That's why I keep telling you we have to hurry. But I mean, I wouldn't really mind letting him reunite with his lover. We don't have time for that. Second tab. Emails between him and his boss from a month ago. He was trying to convince them to give him a gun. He said it would make it easier to see whether or not the potion of immortality was working. Reading. But 'twas hard indeed, spilling blood with a blade, a most trying and foul business. How practical of him. So they let him use a gun in his experiments? Since there's no way to escape this laboratory, I imagine his bosses didn't see a problem with it. You mean there was no way to escape, right? You look at the melted wall. Well, I guess we can escape now. Someone melted the wall with caustic acid. It seeped across the floor, and there's definitely no way through. Can I like fill this with water or something and like clear it off? Yes, it's ready. Oh, I didn't get to read what that said. Can I do anything with the workbench? And a fork. Well, we're not going that way. It's kind of acided up. We've read everything on the laptop. Nothing on these. We've tried that. Oh wait, no, we can actually... We can do that. Oh, wrong way. Okay, cool. We can go back down this way. We'll free this guy, maybe. The prisoner looks at you greedily. Can you untie me now? I told you everything I know. Try and free him. I'll tell you right now, the book says you can't. I have to at least try. You walk behind the prisoner and examine the handcuffs around his waist. What strange metal. It looks really strong. Now I get the feeling if I try with the crowbar, I'm going to break the crowbar. The game seems to punish you quite a bit for using things that you're not meant to use. But let's do it anyway. You wind up and hit the chain between the handcuff and the crowbar. Oh, sorry, with the crowbar. Ow, you could have warned me first. You peer closely at the handcuffs. Even though you hit them straight on, there's not even a scratch on them now. Sorry, man, that's not going to do any good. Stop trying. Can I just use the acid? Alright, leave without saying anything. So, yeah. Have fun, buddy. Can we find anything else? Oh, pile of ash. Grab that. Pile of helmets. We go this way. Yeah, I just came back to here. So the only other thing we had was like, there was a cable through this way. But I couldn't find any tools to like break the cable, could we? Oh, now I can't interact with it. Dark window. Nope. Small barrel. Oh, we found rags. Hammer! So... yeah, we already did everything in this room, really, didn't we? You've got nothing. Definitely nothing else we can do in here. I'm trying to like hover over shit just to be safe. Oh, burn paper. No, that looks like everything in this area. Obviously the first area is where we came from. There's no point really going back there. Go back through here. Back downstairs. Boiler room. Was there nothing else in here? Bucket of ashes. Ooh, a ring. Looks like this ring didn't melt. Alright, thanks. I was trying to read that. Oh, it's just junk. What the fuck? More pieces of metal. Still no fucking tools. Can't make anything without tools. I need my tools. Yeah, we already checked that. I already looked at these, didn't I? Yeah, everything's already been stolen. I need a lockpick to get into that, which I don't have, because I don't have any tools. God fucking damn it. Alright, back up we go. Well, that's the exit. So no head? Fuck's sake. Stale bread, some metal. I mean, we'll eat the steel. Oop, I inadvertently clicked off the game. We'll eat that just to get our health back up. You can feel wind blowing through the cracks between the bricks. Kick the what? Oh, we'll use this. We'll use the hammer. You raise the hammer, wind up, and swing into the bricks. Cool. I'm making a mess. An old note. Alexander of that place, the royal alchemist, has committed a brazen crime. The scoundrel brewed a potion for the king that he promised would grant him immortality. It was in fact poison. I declare that the alchemist shall be beheaded, and his diabolical lair shall be walled up. Advisor to the late King Esmond III. Locked staircase. Hey guys, the passage is blocked on the blocked staircase. Would you believe it? Please tell me there's tools in here. Okay, never mind. Ooh! Tools! I got my tools! Cool! Now I need a workbench. I mean, may as well see what's in this area first, like, but... I don't like it. Stun! Okay, so that stuns them all. Drain. Kill that one, get some ink back. Stun again. Might as well drain. I feel like we're gonna need the ink for attacking. Oh, missed. Nice. Slash. Awesome. Haha. What a good way of overcoming your fear of spiders. Fighting against... Told you, I'm not afraid of spiders. You notice that your hands have stopped shaking. Well, in any case, now I'm definitely not afraid of them. Where do we go now? That metal door over there. Okay, cool. Am I using my acid on that? Blueprints. Plans for rebuilding the jail from the simplest details. Locker. Oh, apple! This is a metal. A ring. I tell you what, I'll quickly run back to the workbench. I can make a lockpick and go and get that chest from the little room downstairs. Well, the little box. We eat that. Let's get our health back up. Or we could make the pliers. Oh. No, do the lockpick. We'll do the lockpick. You never know, we might actually get more tools somehow, stupidly. I could see this game doing that. You use your tools, what do I get? Tools! Might as well drink one of those. Get that ink all the way back up. Right, the box was back down this way. I just ignore the prisoner, I'm not bothered. The guy in the book's already, well, Roderick's already told me that I can't unlock it. So, I mean, there's no point trying, right? Right? Use lockpick. The lock is simpler than you thought it would be. It opens almost instantly. Fuck, I can't read. Shut up. What did I say? I'll use tools to make a lockpick. Open this box. What do I get? Tools. Sell 5. Jewels, bottle, tools. Okay, cool. Can I make pliers now and go back to that cable? Excuse me. Climb back up here. The game keeps doing me dirty with every decision I make. I'll just use the fucking pry bar on the lock. No, it doesn't work. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh? Hey, craft 5 items. Okay, so they're just junk. I'll tell you what, while we're here, just extract them. Ah, I've just kicked the bottom of my chair, you wanker. Right, head back up. Let's go find that cable. It was the first one, wasn't it? Choose a cable, rat style. See, I couldn't seem to select the cable anymore now. I like move these back in the way, maybe? Or are they not far enough out of the way, maybe? Or was it a different room that the cable was in? I swore it was that one. Yeah, it was that one. Okay, apparently I can't do the cable. I missed my opportunity. That's fine. We've now got all our equipment should we need it. Let's see what we can do now. I'm going to take a guess that we're using the acid on this. Well, this door here, sorry. It falls down hole, dies. This door leads outside. There isn't even a lock or anything. Am I supposed to open it? It only opens from the other side. They had no intention of letting the alchemist leave. I mean, splash the acid on it, right? You uncork the acid. A caustic smell fills the air. The papers on your head slowly shrivel and curl up. Well, if it's worked for the alchemist, it'll work for us. Sniff the bottle. Let it ride! The substance in the bottle gives off a very strong odor. You inhale just a little. Ah! You see stars. The room starts spinning. Hey, partner. The voice sounds oddly distant. Are you okay? Hey, focus. Splash the potion around randomly or come to... We'll come to first, okay? Yeah, it's the Newt glue. Not an easy task in your current condition. The room is still spinning. You can't tell from the... Yeah, you can't tell the door from the floor or the floor from the ceiling. Focus. Snap to attention. Okay, enough messing around. Indeed. Pour the potion on the door. You splash the contents of the flask over the door. Layer after layer of metal starts sloshing off and dripping to the floor. Impressive. Now let's get out of here before we're swimming in acid. Okay, but... Bang, bang, bang. Did you just hear gunshots? Did I just hear gunshots? Yes, and they were close. Hurry. Okay. Research Institute hallway. Right, this way, I guess. I didn't see nothing. Just walk back out. Dead man. A head wound. Cool. Computer monitor is splattered with blood, but you can see an open file under the stains. I want to see what it is. I'd advise you to hurry or we'll lose the alchemist. Read the half-written document. Report date 4/31/45. Progress on potion A1, potion of eternal life. Attempt 344 conducted by the alchemist yesterday was unsuccessful. The subject's body has been destroyed. We only have 4 subjects left. We are going to have to put our research on hold for roughly 2 months. The alchemist has stopped obstructing the process. I think he's getting close to the report ends there. Looks like they thought he'd just hand the potion over willingly. I'd advise you hurry or we'll lose the alchemist. I kind of want to read the email. No, I'm just going to leave it. It's not worth it. I don't want this to end up being something where like I can actually miss out on opportunities if I don't be quick. Like I say, the game kind of punishes you if you're fucking around with the wrong stuff, so let's try to not fuck around, maybe. Well. Sorry, I don't speak wheeze. Visitation registration book filled out in neat handwriting. The guard is already dead. Okay. Very sad. Moving on. Hello? That was him. The alchemist. Are you sure? Yeah. After him. Come on. We can take that taxi. Wait for my car to be like, what's a taxi? Hurry, follow that car. Driver gapes at you in horror. Damn, you should really pick a different appearance when you have to talk to people. Change your appearance, push the driver out the car. Get out the car. We don't have time for this. The terrified driver offers barely any resistance. Get in the driver's seat and hang Roderick's cage over the rear view mirror. Hurry, follow the alchemist. Let's roll. I was genuinely waiting for I don't know how to drive. GTA, motherfucker! Man, it would be nice to see any of this. Yeah. The alchemist slowly crawls towards the entrance of the cemetery. It looks like the crash broke his leg in 2 places. And his arm. Almost there. Stand in his way, watch him silently. He's gonna watch. The alchemist continues his slow crawl. Stand in his way. He needs medical help right away. His leg is broken and... Oh no, I don't have time for that. You walk up to the alchemist and start rummaging through his pockets. But you can't just leave him like this. I'm not here for him. You find the potion bottle and... Chat demands. Thanks, Nostradamus. You find the potion bottle in the right pocket of his coat. I'm here for this. You hold the murky potion up to the light and examine it. Well, that's done. Vic. Troy? Victoria. Oh. Hi. I'm not Victoria. My name is... Ernie. I'm still just saying Ernie. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm going after... He's talking about his lover. I'm almost there. The alchemist stubbornly continues crawling his way towards the cemetery. His lover is none of my concern. You do realize that if you take the potion, it'll disappear from the book forever, right? He succeeded in resurrecting his lover so many times over and over again. Every time somebody reads the book. This will break the and this cycle will be broken. This son of a bitch literally killed dozens of people for the sake of his experiments. He's still a human being. He's a character in a book written by someone. He's not alive. Gotta be careful saying stuff like that. There are people out there who really like their NPCs in books. I'm sure there's enough potion to go around. My orders are clear. Bring back the potion. Not half the potion or a third or anything like that. But your orders don't say anything about it being full, right? I would like to rage. All my book boyfriends are real to me. I'm not risking failing this job just to save a fictional character. Man, this guy hasn't... Ernie's got no fucking, like, shits to give. You don't understand that the alternative to what I'm doing right now is literally 30 years of hard labor, right? Not every writer survives that, and those that do almost never go back to writing. That's what I look forward to. And I still say that we should at least... You shove the cage into your pocket, which muffles Roderick's voice. All you hear from him now is faint grumbling. That's enough from you. I don't intend to lose what I have for the sake of a character. Chat. Do we take the whole potion and leave, or do we risk it all and split the potion in half? Personally, I'm happy just to leave. But I mean, you know. I'll give you the option. Fuck him. Okay. Okay, yep. Fuck him. Hang on, we've got to fuck him and then, You've got chance, bestie. What do we feel? Yeah, nope the fuck out. Yep, we're gone. Can I really just leave the alchemist here and to die? I mean, he is just a character. We also killed a dozen of others to make this potion. I guess it's really the author's fault for writing him. So what was the point of my choice? No, leave with the full potion. You can hear the weeping. You can hear the alchemist weeping quietly. Good. His sobs are soon replaced by rapid breaths. Then he goes silent. He doesn't meet Shadow Daddy's standards. Not hot enough or ambiguous enough. The alchemist's body twitches for a second, then goes limp. The life has left his body entirely. Leave the book. I did it. Cool, we stole the bottle. Wrap both hands round it. Not worth our time. It's not bigger than my whole fucking head, I don't care. Okay, cool. I think the courier is waiting for me downstairs. Okay, let's go check. Oh, can I hand the sledgehammer back? Alright, we'll do this first, then we'll see if we can hand the sledgehammer back. Although we might still need it. Locked, I need a key. Okay. Random junk, it smells like dust. Seeing if there's anything else we can... That's just somebody's room. I guess it's this one. Did you get the item? Yes. Put the briefcase in the doorway. Do not step outside the door. Alright. I guess this is how they get around animations. Here's your payment. We will be in touch. Can I pay the water bill now so I've got access to my toilet? I need to get to sleep now. I'm exhausted. Nothing else. Telefono! Oh, hang on. Factory wasn't here yet. Oh, sorry. Never mind. I don't get to read that apparently. Nope, can't give him it back. I tried. Hello? Silence. You have $30 and a dream, baby. Good work. Thanks. There was an envelope with money in it, too, but we didn't discuss. Think of it as a nice little bonus. They don't die hungry. I heard the writers' police closed all your accounts, too. Looking around the room, they did more than just close my accounts. Thanks for the money. You told me you were a cold-blooded, no-nonsense, get-the-job-done type. I'm glad they weren't wrong. Seems that way. By the way, you didn't see anything suspicious in the book, did you? Like what, for example? Apparently there have been sightings of a walker carrying a character in a cage around his neck. Character? I didn't know that was even possible. I'd like to get my hands on that character. Are you sure you didn't see anything? Do we keep Wadwick? Or do we release Wadwick? To be fair, I'd feel bad if we give up Rodders. I've known Rodders for all of 5 minutes, but already I'll die for him. No. No, I didn't. Anyways. I'll be in touch when there's a new job for you. Hangs up. He's ours now. Wee Swadwick. No, fuck him. Hi, Sam. Welcome in, dude. Yeah, I'll be waiting. Cool. Right, I guess we go to bed now. Wait, so hang on. Did we get anything, like, to show that we did it? No. Close the door. Hit the hay. Oh, we brought him with us. I thought he would just stay in the book. You can live here for now, partner. Only save the strong. A week later. No, fuck him. Before or after we release him. It's paper in a cage. Silly goose, after. Always after. Oh, well, we have a painting on the wall now. Oh, we've made the place a little bit nicer now. Oh, yeah. I jotted down a few ideas of my skills. For my skills. So we can get a shield to absorb damage. Oh, never mind. I thought that was like arrows to say you can cycle. But, yeah, okay, we've got a shield now. The man needs hope. Hope's what drives us forward. And pisses us off when it means nothing. Jug end. It's an interesting looking picture. There's no pictures in there yet. Well, we've had pizza. Hola. Hello. Oh, you finally... Mr. Quist? Ernie Quist? I'm still not saying that name. Oh, yes. I'm calling from the Writers Police Department. This is a scheduled call. Okay. Have you selected the publishing agency you will serve your sentence with? It's... fucking hell, I can't read. Have you selected the publishing agency where you will serve your sentence? Not yet. Not yet, I'm still deciding. You do plan to begin working off your sentence, right, Mr. Quist? Yes, of course I do. I just wanted to take a little break before. We urge you to choose a publisher quickly. We also recommend Morok as the most suitable publisher for you. Under your breath. Sure, of course. You have the opportunity to shorten your sentence to 28 years if you can prove yourself to be to management. Next question. Have you associated with any other writers since your arrest? No. I know it's not allowed. Very well. One last question. Have you engaged in any illegal activities in the past month? Of course not. Noted. Do you confirm that your responses to this survey have been truthful? Yes. Wait, it's Quest? I don't fucking know. It's Q-U-I-S-T. What kind of fucking name is that? Thank you for your time. Have a pleasant day. Goodbye. Hangs up. So anyway, pizza. Man, man, I'll never get to fucking read. Hello? Silence. Silence! I'm ringing you! Are you ready? Yes, I thought you'd call sooner. One of my men went missing and there was some business to take care of. Oh. Alright. The next order is at your door. Hangs up. Dude does have a speech impediment. He's really trying. Quist. Quist. I wouldn't say quest. Like... I don't fucking know. Is that the one from the last time? Nah, I'm not reading any of those. So do I still have that guy's hammer? Or did I give it to him? Still can't go in there, apparently. Right, what are we stealing this time? The spark of a hammer. Thor's hammer. I didn't click on that. I clicked on the note at the side. Okay, never mind. Oof. Damn sure is icy here. You look around. You there, Roderick? Yeah? Listen, about the alchemist from the last book. No, don't worry, I get it. You writers never pull your punches when it comes to characters. That's not it. It's hard to explain. Yeah, man's got zero choice. This game is just the illusion of choice. Well, I want to apologize. That was rude of me. Rude isn't quite the word I would have used. Oh, stop it. That alchemist was a literal murderer. Alright. Let's agree we won't hurt any more characters. None at all. Right. Deal. What are you doing in this book anyway? I need to find a hammer belonging to someone named Thor. Thor? Yeah, some kind of special hammer, I guess. Hopefully we'll learn more soon. Then let's get going. Right, well, I'll tell you how we'll learn straight away. We'll wake the fuck up and you'll let me click on the other stuff in the bloody case. A strange note, the contractor agrees to infiltrate the spark of the hammer by Torben Zakinski and extract an item, the Hammer of Thor. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Unhand me, vile book. Excerpt from a review. A solid work, even though it seems like it would have the imprint of a pure publishing project. What else would you expect from a heap of myths wrapped in the sparkling coat of a new look? I confess I couldn't even have imagined that some bright mind would be able to pick out even a shred of relevance from such ancient material. Was that a positive or a negative review? I really don't know. Okay, well yeah, we're stealing Thor's hammer apparently. Why is there a robot hanging from a tree? Billboard. The banner says Thor's batteries will keep your fridge charged for 3 whole days. 3 days, chat? That's one more than 2. Or so I'm told. A strange sight catches your eye. A robot hanging from a tree with a noose around its neck. The robot's limbs creak silently as they sway in the wind. It tilts its head to the side. If you think about it, why would someone hang a robot? It's not... Oh, hello. What the... Greet it back? Hi there, robot. Correct. I'm a robot. My name is Modi. Can you confirm that you are a human? Well, for the most part, yeah. Sensor accuracy increased by 89%. Thank you, human. Do you need help? Do you need help? You point to the rope around its neck. Thank you, human, but I will be perfectly fine. Are you sure? When I first walked over, you were hanging there unconscious. Oh, with 27% certainty, I detect care in your voice. I don't think you give a shit. I think you're just curious. Is he saying you're only 27% caring? Don't worry, I put myself in sleep mode to save battery. You think I can find you a new battery somewhere? You look sideways at Roderick's cage. Whispering, that is 100% care. The robot tilts its head to you, tilts its head to the side and blinks. The human continues to demonstrate care, 16% this time. Ellipses. But don't worry, I'm operating on a fresh battery and it should last a while. Also, I can find more batteries at the power plant once I regain freedom of movement. Are you alive? Pause. Modi is unable to answer this question. Selecting standard introduction. I am Modi, a robot model Asgard 6 produced on special order at a Sindri and Brock group factory. I am pleased to serve you. This is weird after we played God of War. Because every name that they're mentioning, I'm just picturing the God of War versions of these characters, and I'm like, they won't fit in this book. Also, I'm going to pour a drink while I'm sat here waiting. Ask about Thor's hammer. There's a power plant near here, right? That's right. Just up the road. You'll find my workplace. Thor's power plant. Fantastic. Have you heard anything about them having a hammer? A hammer of Thor? Just this morning I was checking that it was intact, like I do every morning. And how is it? Your eyes dart from side to side and you rub your hands together. It is 100% intact. It's there. God of War Thor, call me. I mean, I just mentioned fucking God of War and Thor. Have you heard that the guy who voiced Thor in the game has been cast as the, like, live-action TV version of Thor? Sorry, of Kratos. Which seems weird. It's like you played the bad guy and now you're going to play Kratos. Like, I'm very surprised they didn't just give Christopher Judge a beard and just paint him like Kratos, but I mean, fair enough, I guess. At least you'll know the fucking material. Well then, let's head for the power plant. Take the robot down. How about I take you down from there, Modi? I wouldn't mind that, but I also wouldn't want to be a bother. Take the robot down anyway. To be honest, I have no idea how to get you down from there, but I'll just... You look at the robot, then at the branch, then at the rope. A knife, a ladder, a truck, and a hacksaw would be useful, but all you have is your two hands. Just hang on to the robot. That show's gonna suck so bad. Why are they skipping the entire Greek saga? Maybe because it's just the more recent series of God of War's probably more fresh in people's minds. Maybe they'll revisit it in the future, but like personally, I never played the original God of Wars. I've got no ties to them. Like I never had PlayStation 3 or... Was it PS2 or PS3 where God of War first came out? It was 2. I never played God of War. Was never interested in it. I only played the 2016 one because I like saw the trailer when they first released it and I was like, this actually looks cool. I like the way they changed it up. Let's just try hanging on the robot. The robot is heavy enough that the branch is starting to bend from the strain. Maybe if I had a little more weight. What? You get a running start and jump up at the robot, arms wrap around its metal body, and you pull it down with all your might. Oh, human, what an interesting method. Our combined weight will break the branch in approximately 2 weeks. Damn, you dropped to the ground. You look a lot heavier than you are. Use ink? What are you planning? You approach the rope, connecting the robot to the tree and carefully touch it. The ink seeps into the rope, several fibers change colour and start to fray. I don't have the strength for the whole rope, but a few fibers should be enough. Human, I don't understand what your... A loud crack and a crashing noise drown out the robot's mechanical blabbling. Oh, he's found a cat! What the fuck? Is that a cat or is it a dog? I can't tell. As though nothing happened, the robot starts petting a cat and that has jumped out from a nearby bush. It doesn't seem to care about anything else. Are you okay, Modi? No damage? Thank you, human. I'm fine. Now I, too, am performing care. The stray cat purrs contently under the robot hand. Can I pet the cat? I guess not. Alright, well. This game sucks. How dare. What we got? It says bench, do not remove battery if bench is occupied. There is an empty battery compartment under the label. Where did we get a battery? Well, you know. What do you mean, I know? Where? From the robot. Is it battery operated too? Yep. Hold on. You said we weren't doing any more killing. We're not killing it, we're just turning it off temporarily. Squinting. Just look at the cat, Modi. Just look at the cat. Just look at the flowers. Okay. You see a metal panel labeled power plant. There are 2 battery compartments in it. Examine the panel. Activate and deactivate the power plant's anti-avalanche defenses. I get to tend the rabbits. Okay, I guess we... Alright, we can't really go that way. I guess we can't go any of these other ways yet, can we? I guess that's it. Those power plant. The hammer's in there somewhere. Excuse me, sorry. So do we have to dig the power plant out of the snow now? I don't think so. There are a couple of panels over there. I bet they open the entrance. Right, well, I guess we're gonna go steal a battery from the robot that we just helped. The robot is petting the cat. Take out the robot's battery. So we can't get inside the power plant without the robot's battery. I don't see any other way in the book. Besides, it's not murder. We're just turning it off for a little while. Then we'll turn them back on. Right? Yeah. Ellipses. Sigh. I promise. And that's that. Just turn me around, okay? I don't want to watch. Fine. You move Roderick's cage to your back. You look at the robot. The battery hatch on its back is easy to find because it's glowing and with a huge handle. The cover comes off surprisingly easy. Does the human want to perform care and change my... Oh, shit, I clicked the button by accident. I just want to spend some time with this wonderful cat. Meow. The cat meows happily. It seems to like Modi a lot. You touch the battery. It's firmly seated in the socket. Human, please be careful with my battery. If it comes out, I'll plunge into eternal darkness. This doesn't feel like temporary. I really don't want to be I really don't want to plunge into eternal darkness. The robot's voice is fearful. Take a breath. This is actually really hard for me. Can it be? You're starting to actually feel something for these characters. You hear from the from behind your back. But without the battery, we can't. Modi turns to look at you in the eye, still petting the cat. Yank out the battery. You shut your eyes and sharply yank out the battery. Ah! Why? 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 Don't fall on the cat. Moody's eyes go dark and the battery is yours to do with as you wish. The cat under the robot's frozen hand also pauses, then starts to sniff at it. My god, let's get out of here. Ellipses. Whispering, no more murders. no more murders. No more tears, just dreams. Oh wait, I never actually checked if I could go this way. Oh, we don't need to go there. Why is that? I want to see what's down the road. The book says further down the road was the town that the angry mob came from. The town sounds perfect. Somewhere to explore. I bet it's not as damn cold there. You shiver as the weak gust of wind blows across your back. No, I mean, what I just read is the entire description of the town. Oh, so the author didn't write it in. Right. You can't go to a place that doesn't have a detailed description in the book. Fine, let's head north then. Okay, cool. So unless it's described, we can't go there. Good to know. The metal panel says bench now occupied. Insert the battery. Does the plus sign go on the top or the bottom? I cannot remember. I can never remember. Plus on top. Nothing happens. Then plus on the bottom. I think it worked. Yeah. Hello? You see an unmoving man covered in a layer of frost. I think he's already... I see that. With some difficulty, you you open the man's frozen coat and take his wallet out of his coat inner pocket. Yeah, he just chilling. Fuck's sake. Examine his business card. Edvard Rodingsgaard, Chief Inspector, Specialization, Industrial Real Estate. Excuse me, sorry. My fucking nose. So we rob and smooth, loot his corpse, steal his coat. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry. I'm getting the nighttime sneezes again. Take his vest. He kind of looks like you in this photo, in his photo, a little bit. But hey, wait, you don't know what I look like. That was a joke. Fuck's sake. I got his drawers. Examine the money. Small wad of bills with a few crumbled discount coupons tucked beneath them. Sorry, between them. Are you not going to take the money? It's not like he needs it. Fuck's sake. Bless you. Thank you. Time to loot. If you're trying to test my morals, no, I'm not going to take his money. I can't use it in the real world. I know, the notes would just dissolve like everything else. Fuck's sake. Just dissolve like everything else that comes out of the book. And that's not the only reason you take one of the notes. They say... Fuck's sake. Yeah, I got hit with the sneezing beam. They say puds'n, powdens instead of pounds. There's a law that says all authors have to write them like that in their books now. So that means there must be some way to take them out of the books. Right, if this doesn't fuck off in a minute, I'm gonna have to pause and like go blow my nose or something. Okay, cool. So we can't take his puns. A lonely worn-out briefcase sits by its owner, Frozen's right hand. The briefcase has a combination lock on it. Either side of the handle. Are we gonna... bang. We're gonna bang, apparently. The lock pops apart when you slam it against your knee, and you open the briefcase wide. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. I brought me tissue. Ugh, give me a second. Right, hopefully that'll help stop me fucking sneezing. Ugh, sorry about that. I get that every now and then, just randomly at night time, I'll just like start breaking into a sneezing fit for some fucking reason. Fucking allergies or something. I got you, homie. I nearly shit myself though, because I was like looking just slightly sideways. I just saw the door open in your face, just like tissue. Probably confused the fuck out of it. Sorry, Naman was one stop fucking running. No fucking winning, is there? Yeah. But yes, thank you, sir. Okay then, anything interesting in here? Examine the strange box, examine the papers. This box has Thor's power plant logo on it. The box has words on it. Sale, buy 10 batteries and get one free. Free battery cannot be resold. What's a sale? You open the box and take out the battery. Don't worry about it. Examine the papers. You start rifling through the frozen traveler's papers. A bunch of bureaucratic nonsense. Looks like reports, inquiries. Reading the Commonwealth of the the 9 countries instead of the 9 realms. We'll review the situation concerning Thor and Jormungandr individually. Thor and who? Reading face pressed close to the text. Jormungandr. Now I know I apparently got a foot face, but come on. It was just the fact that I just saw the door and you just like... Hello. Who's that? I thought you were the one who, with access to the book text. Do you not know? It's not easy to search the entire text for one single word. Let's see, what else? President Odin has ruled that blah blah blah. Read it carefully, there might be something important in there. Oh, here we go. As Chief Inspector, you will need to visit the now defunct power plant to assess it and draw up... I don't know why I've struggled with that fucking moment there. Assess it and draw up a plan. So it's closed down. Reading, we have a potential buyer, the Jormungandr group. We will send representatives over soon to sign the sale of the purchase agreement. Some kind of local bureaucracy, I guess. Anyway, I'm about to freeze to death standing out here. Let's get going already. Okay. Right, well, I'm going to have to take that battery back. It's a metal panel, says bench. Yeah, okay, I'm aware. Take out the battery. Goodbye, mister. I'll miss you. No, the panel. Right. Put one in the upper slot. Put a battery in the lower slot. The panel starts buzzing. I think it's working. Finally. The light on the lever turns green. Cool. Out of curiosity, you pull on the battery, but it doesn't budge. Looks like the locking mechanism is tied to the lever's position. Damn, I was gonna go and let Modi like turn back on. you were being well behaved tonight. That's a lot of dead Modis. Right, time to start gathering material, I guess. What the hell happened here? Someone really had a grudge against robots. And that, let me guess, That was the door leading to the hammer. We'll have to find the back door. Going in the back door. Consensually. A robot with an axe sticking out of its head. It sits motionless in the snow. You think it's, you know, get close and take a look. As you get closer, you see that the axe is deep enough in the robot's head that it also went through its body. There's no battery in this one. We could have used it since everything in this book seems to be battery operated. Someone sure went through town here. Someone sure went to town here. You look at the robot's back and read the tag on its neck. This one was Thrud. So hang on, we found Modi, we found Thrud. Did you kick it in? Kick the shit out of it. It can't defend itself. If you find an extra battery, I think you should maybe wake this one up. Maybe it can tell us something. There must be a battery around here somewhere. I mean, I would have went and turned on Modi, honestly, but fair enough. You know, I feel bad for Modi. Tools, nice. Mark those off just so I know we've seen them. Examine the metal on the back of the broken robot's head. This one was Ul. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Ul? Uller? Ralph. Is beyond help now. True, but it looks like there's something inside. Open the hatch of the robot's body. Inside, the battery is lit, running on emergency power. Take out the battery. Another battery. Not bad. Okay, so we got one. We may as well use it for this guy, I guess. Insert battery. This makes me a little nervous. You push the battery into the socket. 95% certainty. Launching countermeasure program. The robot turns to you. Its robotic hands open and close threateningly. Damn, I guess the axe really damaged it. Be careful. Remember the robot's name. Use ink. Pretend to be a robot. I'm gonna remember the robot's name. Thrud. That's your name, right? That's right. I'm Thrud. Worker robot at Thor Station. How about we just calm down and talk a little bit, okay? After all, I brought you back to life. I will no longer believe the human. My only response is retaliation. It's going to attack. Great. Thanks. I'm going to use a shield. That was a strong hit, apparently. Slash. Oh, I took damage from hitting it. That does 2 damage. Shield again. It missed, but my shield still disappeared. Fuck. Can I stun it, maybe? I can stun it without getting hit with the electric. That's good. Wait, no, not drain. Can I kill it? Damn. Is it gonna kill me? Oh no, it missed. Drain. Ooh! Okay, that nearly killed me. The robot falls heavily into the snow. Urgent repair needed. Hit the battery. Fortunately, the battery survived the fight. You carefully remove it from the robot's body. Eat shit, Clanker. None of these have anything else, do they? Man, some health would be great right now. Check the rubble. The entrance to the power plant is blocked. I kind of want to go and try, you know, see if I can bring Modi back and ask if he knows anything. You know, now that we can get in. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, it's not going to let me fucking go down back here, is it? Insert battery. I don't have any spare batteries that I can leave in the robot. What a shame. I would have liked to start him back up. Ah, never mind. It won't let me do it. Again, kind of just the illusion of choice. I'm going to do this. You can't. Why give me the option then? Right, fair enough. Let's continue on. Try this way first. I need 2 batteries again. The pristine snowy landscape is interrupted by 2 metal legs sticking out of a snowbank. Let me be a menace, game. Another robot. That means another battery, which wouldn't hurt to have. Just do it quickly. No questions, no names, no nothing. Alright. Just cold, quick, unfeeling work. That's right. You approach the robot and start digging into the snow. Or rather, you try to dig. The snow is resistant, and your hands rapidly start to freeze. Damn, the snow is too frozen. I need a shovel. You're gonna ask your neighbor again? You look around, not a single soul in sight. Well, there's no one else to ask. Okay, I'll wait here. I'll wait here for you. Cool, I'm going back to the real world to ask for a shovel. Wake up! I need a shovel. Okay, so is the same guy gonna let me have a shovel, or do I have to ask somebody else? Slow tramping footsteps. Who's there? It's me again. What's that? Speak up. It's Ernie, your neighbour. Ah, yes. Did you bring back my sledgehammer? Do you know what happened to your downstairs neighbour? To who? Your downstairs neighbour. There was a strange noise coming from his apartment last night. Downstairs? I don't know anyone downstairs. No one's lived there for 100 years or so. Okay. Yeah, I have a snow shovel. I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a snow shovel? A snow shovel? But it's summer. Also, where's my sledgehammer? I'll get it back to you soon. Oh, I think I broke it. How did we break a sledgehammer? I'll get it back to you soon. I'm still struggling with that nail. But right now, I really need a shovel. Bad, damn you. There's a shovel in the building storage room downstairs. Go get it yourself. Got it. Thanks a lot. But I'll still be waiting for my sledgehammer. I'll bring it back this week, I promise. Retreating footsteps. Do we still have the sledgehammer? Did we leave it in the last book? Like, is it gone forever now, or? Wonder what that noise was there. The note says, do you understand why we don't need to sleep? Who's this we? Are we not real? Shovel! For chivalry! Okay then, let's get back in the book. I can't close that one. Still can't use the shitter. Right, back in we go. I'm back. Okay, let's try and get him out. You brandish the shovel like a knight's sword. Okay, then get cracking before it snows again. The shovel bites deep into the snow, you make good progress. The robot is dug out and seems to be asleep. All you hear is quiet mumbling coming from it. Listen or take out the... I mean, it's mumbling. Mumbling, once I finish working, I can play. I'm 15% certain that I can build the perfect snowman. Magni will be so jealous. Oh. Take out the battery. You slowly turn the robot face down. Oh, Jesus. The battery hatch is just like the ones you've seen before. I don't want to go to sleep. I want to play. You yank open the cover, pull out the battery, and walk away. I'll build a snowman. You put the battery in your pocket. Okay, cool. I've got 2 batteries. I'm trying to walk with WASD again. Fuck's sake. My hand's just like naturally placed there. Put one there. Put one there. Panel bleeps and the lights turns green. Okay, cool. Well, we can go that way now. But I do kind of want to check back the other way just in case we missed anything. There's a tightly closed crate lying in the snow. Right, well, I don't have anything to break it open, so we'll have to leave that for the moment. Yeah, I want to check this way first, just in case it's like a, you know, once we go that way, we're kind of stuck. Is that a fucking APC? The factory crate sticking out of the frozen snow. Clear the snow away with your hands. Dig it out with a shovel. You start shoveling the snow away from the crate and knocking chunks of ice off it. And soon you've cleared it completely. Oh, cool. That's handy. Right, so we need 2 batteries for this one. The perfect amount of ink. I need no more ink, chat. 69. Nice. We did it. Yeah, the game is over. Well, good job, everyone. Goal achieved. Right, got a crowbar. Off-road vehicle. I thought he slipped there. An enormous car has been sunk into the snow. Right underneath the blue. Right underneath it is a blue puddle. Yeah, someone's gonna have a rough time fixing this. It's a good thing we don't need to drive it anywhere. Well, actually. Oh, come on. Look over there. One of the robots drove off. I just found it in the text. And a robot means a spare battery. Damn. Examine the car. It would take an expert to see that there's no way this car will run right now. It's leaking some kind of blue liquid. And the leaking needs to be stopped. Any ideas? One of the transmission valves is short. Does that tell you anything? Okay, so the valve, that means silence falls, Roderick's cage vibrates impatiently against your chest. Alright, I have no idea what that means. Then we need to get under the car and check, I assume. Look under the car. Your coat is going to get dirty, but there's no other choice. The grunt, you lie down on your back and use your feet to push yourself underneath. The hole should be there somewhere. You see at least a dozen thick tubes. Nice. They're all covered in a thick layer of dirt and oil residue. I see a bunch of tubes. Okay, so feel around and find one that's broken. Are you serious? That's going to take... Oh, there's something written here. Words are messily scratched onto the bottom of the car. Deal with your own crap yourself, Thor. How controversial. I'm too aggressive for robots. It was a human. It says his name was... Yalfi? I don't know if I fucking have no idea if I'm saying any of these names right. So what are you going to do about the car? Ask your neighbor? We'll just leave it for the minute. We'll leave it for the minute, right? We'll go back the other way because I get the feeling that we're kind of stumped this side for now. Maybe we can find a repair thing in that other building that we've just rose up. Buildings rise up. Right, let's enter the warehouse. Seems sad and bleak in here. Oh, he's missing an arm. He's armless. In the corner of the room, you see an unresponsive robot covered in a layer of frost. Nothing in the battery hatch. Hey look, there's something in its hand. The robot's one intact hand is clutching a piece of paper. Take the paper. You pry apart the metal fingers and unfold the paper. Is this a map? It shows part of the factory and there's even an X mark. It looks like we found a treasure map. What kind of treasure could robots possibly have? You put the paper in your pocket. Walk away. Cool. This panel is broken and the battery won't help. This panel needs a battery to power it. Okay, so I need a battery for that. Needs a battery to power it. Right, so we need a battery for 3 of those slots. What's in this toolbox? Of course it's locked. I'm so goddamn tired of this. Everything is always locked. That's it. Hey, what's wrong? Take a deep breath. Please tell me we headbutt the box. Sigh. No, I'm not going off to look for a lockpick again. I've had enough. You put a drop of ink on the lock. Suddenly the shackles around your wrist give off a burning coldness. Ugh. Don't you think you're using ink a little too often? Isn't it dangerous to control someone else's book? Huh? What was that? I didn't expect one drop of ink to cause so much resonance. You look at your hands. You're risking rejection if you keep that up, and then we'd be... I'm sure it was just a coincidence. Shrugging. You open the toolbox and take out a repair kit. By the way, you move the box off the table. This is a solid table. We could put together something useful here. All right, so I've got another workbench. Not that I can do anything with it. Man, it would be sure nice if we found some fucking health. Alright, well, I think we can probably get away with putting that back down and taking those batteries. Take out both batteries. Right, let's go back the other way. I love how the game's like, you can talk to Roderick at any time. It's like, that's nice. I talked to him enough. I'm good. Little man in the fucking box hasn't shut up yet. You see a panel with 3 battery slots. Let me guess, this is the back door to the facility. That's right. I'm assuming this panel lowers this part of the power plant. Put one in there. Put one in there. Right, so we're going to have to get the 3rd battery. Which potentially with the repair kit we can do now. So many robots. Roderick has spoken. Use the car repair kit. You feel much more confident now that you have a repair kit. Okay, get ready to get your hands dirty. Ernie. I'm still not trying to say the name right. Fine, so you said I have to feel around all the tubes. 1 hour later. Overall, it was much easier than you expected. That was horrible. I hope I never have to work on a car again. Sorry, I just like, that was easier than you expected. That was horrible. Fair enough. But at least it was informative. Well. Robot. I just took apart my PCD cleaning set and now I have 2 new screws because I can't for the life of me figure out where they go. Oh, that's always a fun one. It's like, where have I missed this from? There are 2 unpowered robots in the back of the car. Examine the robots. You lean one of the robots forward away from the seat and look for a battery hatch, but it's empty. All you see is the cable leading from the robots to the car's panel. Car's control panel. Okay. Examine the car's control panel. It's covered in a light layer of frost. Hey, do you even know how to drive? Well, you remember the crash you were in with the alchemist. Roderick fortunately thought you did it on purpose. You know when I said he doesn't know how to drive? Apparently I was right. Examine the glove box. There's a small booklet in the glove box. Pangerisner military off-road vehicle operational instructions. Military? You continue to study the cover. Below the title, you notice a small logo and words. Approved for use by the Minister of War, Tia Wotanson? You know what it is? I can read nowadays. It's just I can't pronounce shit, apparently. I guess this is an old toy. Maybe we shouldn't mess with it. Oh, there's a stamp on the back. Decommissioned for service. Sorry, from service. Fuck, I can't read. I can read. I can't read. You the meme. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna try cleaning my glasses and act like that's gonna help. Oh. I'm so baffled by what? The game? It's an odd one, isn't it? Basically, we go into books and we steal things. But so far, all the books have been like weird versions of stories. This is like a Norse mythology, but it's a factory with robots and shit. It's still interesting so far, though. I wasn't 100% certain at first, but as it's gone on, I'm kind of like enjoying it a bit more now. Looks like it's being used for other purposes now. Phew. We should still be careful, just in case it still launches rockets. Open the charging port cover. You see 2 standard battery slots under the port cover. You're looking at the car's dead control panel. You won't be able to do anything without batteries. Right, okay, so I'm going to have to go get the 2 batteries that I've just placed outside. Bring them in here instead. Dag nabbit. Right, head back in. Oh. You know what it is? I was just thinking to myself, how the fuck have we still not found any healing items? And then I kind of remembered we're in a world full of robots. Why the fuck would there be food? And it kind of made sense. The panel buzzes and lights up. It's working. You suddenly hear a screeching noise coming from the back of the car. What the? Hello? Hello? Damn. Who are you two? I am Modi 2. And I am Modi 3. They are copies of the robot we found hanging from in the tree. Either that or Thor wasn't at all creative when it came to the names. What about alcoholic robots? What about alcohol? Robots use that. Unfortunately, not in this world. Although if they're made by Thor, maybe they do. To the robots. We're just gonna go for a little ride. We can't allow that. Can't allow that. State the purpose for your use of the vehicle. State the purpose. I'm going to look for a robot, or there's a sale going on nearby, and I want to get there before it ends. I'm going with that one. Access denied. Denied. Oh, come on, it was just a joke. Calculating joke probability. Calculating. Oh, 7 in the chat. 0.4. Are you serious? Huh. Purpose authorization failed. Failed. Commencing countdown to trespasser elimination. Commencing. 10. 9. Hold on. I said I'm going to help a robot. 7. Yank out the robot's cables. Tell them about Thor. Yeah, poor performance, sir. Yank out the robot's cables. You take hold of the cables connecting the robots to the batteries. Damn, they're stuck. 2. 1. Damn. Commencing elimination. Commencing. Well, I tried. Right, we're in that one. Did I just not take damage, or...? I'm slightly confused because, like, I've got 1 health. I'm going to take 1 hit and die. Never mind, they just keep missing, apparently. Stun them again. I take 1 out at least. Alright, 1 down. I think the game's like, yeah, I'm just gonna like keep letting you like get away with it. Should I do the shield? Screw it. Shield again. Didn't seem to do anything. Right, drain him. Shield again since he's covered in electricity. He didn't do anything. Okay, cool, fine. Stun. I can't slash because I don't have enough. I don't think he's actually attacking. Right, shield. No? Right, okay, cool. Maybe it's waiting for me to attack it. Maybe that's what the whole electricity thing is. Bzzz. Bzzz. I'm gonna leave a vibrator on. Anyway. Follow the robot's tracks. You get behind the wheel. Didn't you say you don't really know how to drive? No time like the present to learn. Drifted. Are we there yet? Fuck off, Roderick. I don't know. We've been driving for half an hour. I'm just following the tracks. How should I know how far it goes? Sigh. How about you talk to me to pass the time? Me? You still haven't remembered anything about your book. Just a little. I remember living on a busy street. That's not much help. I need more specific details, and names are ideal. Why do you need details? As soon as we finish all these jobs, I'm going to try and find your book. Is that even possible? Well, it's unlikely, but I think it's worth a try. In any case, I have to pay you back for all your help somehow. As soon as I get my powers back up. Oh. I'll be unstoppable. Watch out. You miraculously avoid a chunk of ice. Phew, that was close. Why don't you tell me more about your books? Well, were they about evil corporations too, or power plants and robots? No, I didn't focus on the setting much. The characters were more important to me. I want to create characters that feel truly alive. That's my ultimate goal. Oh, that explains it. Explains what? Every character written by someone else is automatically hollow and soulless, right? That's why it's so easy for you to do bad things to them. That's not true. Hey, I tried to bring Modi back. The fuck? Fuck you, Wadwick. Well, partly. I don't hate them, it's just that when I see their lack of depth, that they're not realistic. Depth? During a conversation, it's easy to tell if character is capable of thinking for themselves, or if all they can do is recite the lines they're given. What category do I fall under? I think you were written by one of the original authors, and I don't question their work. Which will actually help narrow down the search of your book, since there aren't many works by original authors left. What's an original author? They lived before our time and created the most iconic stories ever known through masters of the pen. I've even heard they couldn't jump into books, so I have no idea how they managed to create all that. Not a single one of them kept writing after the war. I don't know why. Now we have this new generation of writers where everything is rewritten or reworked. Oh, hold on. I think we're here. See the car over there? Yeah, slow down a little. Just gotta figure out how. Damn. Original author! Chat, is this game all about how there was a massive war and now all books are just written by AI fucking authors? There's no originality anymore, it's all just derivative reworks and rehashes. Hence why Thor with robots in the factory. Chat, he's building a snowman. Wake up, babe, your slop is ready. He's building a snowman. In front of the frozen car, you see a crate with a steel cable wrapped around it. Right, well, I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to need the pliers, probably. Oh, tools! Originality went out the window years ago, my friend. I mean, yeah, no, that's true. Although there's still the occasional original idea. There it is. The robot raises a hand and waves at you, snow falling from the clamps at the end of its arm. Clamps! Wave back. You wave your hand a few times and the robot's eyes blink. Hello, human. A leak in the water supply pipe has been fixed. I will return to the power plant soon, however I have something I need to complete first. You notice an odd-looking snowman made out of 2 large snowballs. The third smaller snowball is lying at the robot's feet. This is 73% perfect snowman. This is 73% perfect snowman. This is 73% perfect snowman. Right, look, I might not be able to fucking read, but at least I can write. I have never achieved such a wonderful result before. Just yank the battery. Examine the robot. Ask about the pipes. Why were you insulating the pipes if there was nothing flowing through them? I was not insulating the pipes, I was fixing the leak. Eventually I will figure out what it was that disabled the heating system. I think it's because the power plant is closed down. Leaks probably don't have anything to do with it. Calculating sarcasm. No, I'm serious. Calculating joke probability. It's not a joke, it closed it down after Thor died. Calculating probability of insanity or other abnormalities. Ellipses. Find whatever you want with the pipes. Examine the robot. It appears to be a perfect copy of Modi, the robot you found hanging from the tree. The only difference is this one the only difference is that the nameplate on the back of this one says Magni. Well, it was nice meeting you, Magni. The robot nods to you, then returns to building the snowman. It bends awkwardly as it carefully pushes the snowball around. with its robotic arms, trying to keep it from falling apart. Just make it quick. You place a shaking hand on the robot's battery hatch and open it. Wait, maybe we should let him finish building the snowman first. You place a hand on the robot's battery and quickly yank it out. Ouch. It hurts. The robot freezes, arms extended towards the snowman's head, as if it was hoping to finish it before it was plunged into eternal darkness. Finish building the snowman. You navigate around the robot as you roll a snowball. The snow is nice and sticky. It only takes 5 minutes for you to construct a decently round head, placing it firmly on top of the odd snowman. You use your fingers to add 2 eyes and a hole for a nose and a smile. Plunge forever into darkness. Take me now! Remember when God of War Thor didn't care that Magni was dead, only Modi? Yeah! That Thor was an absolute piece of shit, so, you know, par for the course. Considering in Norse mythology, Thor was a massive piece of shit. That really is a 73% perfect snowman. It most certainly is. You check the battery in your pocket. Little snowman. Guess I can't take the tools. Right, never mind. Back in the vehicle we go. Like I didn't get wire cutters or anything, did I? No, I didn't. Well, that's a shame. I guess if I'm going to have to fucking come back here to open that up, if I get pliers, that's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse. Well, I guess we can go back now. Oh, there's an autopilot button. A what now? You know, autopilot. The car will drive us back by itself. I won't even need to steer. Well, that's good news. I'm going to take a little nap. Hold on. I thought you maybe could tell me about the original authors. Ellipses. Ernie? Hey? Oh, he's sleeping standing up. He's asleep already. You're standing right behind me, aren't they? I'm standing in front of you. Okay then. Oh wait, no, I need the batteries. Shit. Go back. Go back. I forgore. Take out the batteries. Okay, let's go sort this out. Whatever this is. Upper slot. Middle slot. Lower slot. Cool. In we go. Conveyor belt. Got a bunch of barrels, random seats. Panel. That's the bridge control panel, or at least it was. Suspicious looking smoke is coming from the panel. Examine the panel. The panel has a serial number on it. It's that word 28. Right, I guess we're gonna have to fix the panel. Conveyor belt. Looks like this panel is linked to the conveyor belt. Do we need batteries for this too? I don't think so. All the lights are already on. I wonder what will happen if I push something. A box was born! Yes! The panel starts beeping loudly. An ordinary cardboard box with Thor logo on the side. Examine. There's a sticker on the side that says bin number F734 personal item. Open. There's a sad looking apple inside, along with a note that says have a good day, Roskva. I think you found someone's lunch. You won't need it anymore. What now? We should go back to the panel and see what else we can order from the conveyor belt. Okay, cool. I'm stealing from the Amazon warehouse. Also, health! I finally have 2 bits of health! It's only been fucking forever. Examine the panel. Examine the booklet. Looks like these are instructions for operating the conveyor belt. On the back of the instruction booklet, you see a logo made of 2 symbols and the words produced by the Sindri and Brock group. Can we use it to order something useful? Open the instructions. There are instructions for operating the conveyor belt. There are notes tucked inside 2 of the pages. Repair kit catalog. Right, well, we need that one there. Read the note. Please note, indexes got mixed up again in the last shipment, and some materials are now in different warehouses. Here are the changes. Time to write shit down again. I get the feeling this one's just going to be easier to write down. Okay. So, taking notes. MI becomes E6. D4, roll a D4, becomes B3. And A7 becomes F7. Okay, cool. That there. General information. Operator, please note that the following of each item can be identified by a 4-digit index in XX, YZ format. XX is the warehouse number, Y is the row, Z is the bin. Put the instructions aside. Wait, hang on. I should probably prepare kit catalog. So the one I want is D416, but D4 becomes B316. Would that be? That might be it. I'm just gonna write this just in case. Because as soon as I go to do it, I'll like look at whatever I'm supposed to have done and I'll just be like, and I'll go blank. Right. Let's give this a shot. Start entering code. Enter the warehouse number. So we need B3. Row 16. Hopefully this is the right thing. Examine the box. A kit for the thing. Yeah, that's the one we needed. Nice. Perfect. That did work. Awesome. Now we just have to do something about the situation on the bridge. Okay. Well, now we just have to repair this. Fix the panel. Wrinkle. I wrote shit down. I didn't do fuck all. Ain't no wrinkles. No one ever fixes the panel in the book. They only break it. I can't find instructions for you. Let's see how bad it is. You open the panel and start digging around inside. 20 minutes later, you're almost certain you did everything right. You flip the switch and something inside the panel starts humming. It's working. Compared to fixing the car, this was nothing. Cool. Alright, sweet, that worked. Bridge breaks, falls. Wow. We're gonna roast in here. Could whoever killed the robots have done this? No time to chat. This whole building's gonna collapse. Okay, cool, then I'll get the fuck out of here. Run, bitch. I need to clear the way first. Well, how the hell do I do that? Oh, I can literally do that. Okay. That works. One Thor's office. Coughing. Damn, the whole place is on fire. We should hurry up with our search before the fire spreads. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. There's an overturned metal locker unit on the floor. It's locked shut. Open with a crowbar. Coughing and wiping away tears, you blindly break open the lockers. Sweet. Coughing. There's an old letter here. Anything interesting? Hasn't been sent. It's from Thor Wattenson to President Odin Borson. Let's see. Part of the text is burnt and ineligible. Or illegible, sorry. Since Sol was the first company to go when shortly after being acquired by the Skull Group, it declared bankruptcy and disappeared from the market. Now my company is under continuous threat of acquisition by the Jormungandr Group, and I expect this will lead to a similar outcome. All chairman and all ruler, if only I was still at the helm of this military production facility and not reading, my actions would be decisive, and I would not have to write letters like this. Reading, but as I am needed here, I must act according to the laws of competition, no matter how hard it may be for me. I ask you, the rest is ineligible. Or illegible. Fuck's sake, I keep saying ineligible. Illegible, fuck's sake. Shut up. Shut up, chat. I wonder why he never sent the letter. Who knows? Damn smoke. There are profit reports and charts. You said you don't understand this kind of stuff. Well, these ones look pretty simple. A report on Thor's profits compared to Jormungandr's. Looks like Thor took the lead at some point and stayed ahead for about 9 days. The report ends there, though. I see. Examine more notes. No, you! Thank you for not saying anything, bestie. I appreciate it. Coughing. Come on, let's get out of here before you choke to death. One sec. I see some blueprints. Oh, that looks like the hammer. Mjolnir project developed by the Sindri and Brock group. Mjolnir? What a strange name for a hammer. Coughing. That's it. I can't survive another second in here. Okay, I'll get out. I don't want to lose my sword. Yeah, such well-behaved beings tonight. Not a single thing. Nobody's mocked me once. Oh. People. Never mind. Some men are unsuccessfully trying to break down the door while the rest of them stand offside exhausted. Clear your throat. Hold my beer. Ahem. 10 or so pissed off men turn to face you. What's this now? Grinning. He doesn't look like a robot. Hey you, are you from the village too? No. Are you here to help us burn down this damn power plant? No. Then what the hell do you want? Why? Your boss sent me. He said you need to stop all this right away. Time to go back. Waving the torch. I'm the leader here, and I definitely don't remember saying that. Damn. Listen. I just want the hammer. The men glance at fuck's sake, the men glance at each other. What hammer? That's what you're trying to destroy, right? The hammer of Thor, it's behind this door you're trying to break down. Ah, so it's the hammer making the sound. That makes sense. See? I told you. Hush. We don't need your help. We can deal with the hammer ourselves. Be on your way. He turns back to the door. And don't try and lie to us again. No. I need the hammer and I'll be taking it. Listen, guy, or whoever you are under that mask. He jabs a finger at you. There are 10 of us here, so if you think you can take us, you're out of your mind. Try and convince them again, or roll up your sleeves. Got to open a can of whoopee. Try and convince them again, because I've got 2 fucking health and there's 10 of them. Fine, just explain what's going on here. Maybe we can find a compromise. We'll take care of things ourselves. He won't even look at you now. Extra manpower wouldn't hurt, boss. This door really won't budge. Rolls his eyes. There's nothing to explain. This piece of shit here, he points to the door, caused an avalanche that buried our village. We won't stand for this. It's time to take action. Time for Operation Blackout. Blackout! The rest of the mob shouts, but less enthusiastically than less in unison than before. Oh, sorry. Blackout. Yay. We'll burn it all down. We'll leave nothing standing. Yeah. Gonna roll up the sleeves. Fuck it. Fuck off. I'll sweat your jaw. I'll send your jaw swiveling, you cunt. He looks like if a rat became a man suddenly. What, this one right here? Yeah, he fucking does. You lulled into a full sense of security. Yeah, that's when we... That's when you all start misbehaving. 10 men, I won't even break a sweat. I'm not leaving without the hammer. The leader looks at you slightly, tilting his head slightly to the side. I'm gonna use ink. Black fire erupts from your fingertips. You reach out towards the men and hear hysterical screams coming from the mob. He's a demon! 2 of the men run away in a panic. The rest look at you unconvinced. Kill him. Here we go. Damn. The whole mob rushes at you like a pack of unleashed hounds. Look, Roderick, a perfect example of badly written characters. Incapable of assessing the situation and changing their opinion. I bet you anything the book describes them with one simple phrase, an aggressive mob. Or maybe you're just not convincing enough. Yeah, maybe that's it. An angry mob has you surrounded. This won't end peacefully. Cool. Drain him. Probably gonna die here, unfortunately. Alright, well, one's dead at least. Oh, don't you run forward, you prick. Drain that one. Oh, you missed. And I'm dead. So it definitely just wasn't a case of you could not die. Save me, Roderick! It kicks me out of the book. Peace was never an option. Oh, so it just puts me back right to here. Alright, well, it puts me straight back into going into a fight, but at least I've got more health now. Also, house, thanks for the stabs. Told you there was something off about him. We already dealt with you. What do you want this time? Find a peaceful solution? Just let me get to the hammer and everything will be alright. The leader mutters hesitantly to himself, but then raises a hand and signals to the other men. Stand down, boys. Let the book head through. The men in the mob lower their fists uncertainly. That's better. Let's keep moving. Fucking bookhead. Right, let's see what we can do. As you examine the door, you can feel the rioters' piercing stares on your back. There's a panel here. Looks like we need an alphabetic code. Do we need to guess the word? Yeah, something like that. Any ideas? Or what word would he use? Mjolnir? What kind of word is that? It's the hammer's name. We saw it in the papers in the office, remember? Oh, right. Correct. The door opens. Great. The man behind you look at it in shock. I'll be damned, he wasn't lying. Just like I said, no trouble at all. You dust off your palms. Hey, look at that. I wasn't full of shit. Is that it? The hammer? Looks like it. It's huge, and I have to figure out how to get it down from there. You should hurry before the fire spreads here. Right, well, there's a robot fucking head on a panel here, so... There's no way we can take the hammer unless we stop the mechanism. I know, but there's so many buttons here. And this weird head. Hello! Damn, not again. Human detected, 67% certainty. Running if function. If the human is Thor, initiate standby mode. If the human is not Thor, launch self-destruct systems. What? Hold on. I'm Thor. Everything is fine. It's me. I just came to check on my hammer. What was it called again? No, Mjolnir. Mjolnir is the hammer. Right, Mjolnir. Analyzing similarity. Zzz. Similarity to Thor is 14%. That's not much. Additional testing required. To the right, you see 2 cables attached to the robot's head. I like those odds. First question. Let it ride! Always go left. Ouch, that hurt. My sensors have gone offline. Now, first question. Yank out the right cable. Bzzz. Ow, ow, that hurts. Ow. Ah. My god. Ah! The robot's head starts shuddering. Ah! The robot shuts down. That wasn't what I expected to happen. I bet. For a robot. I thought he'd just shut down and that'd be it. Why did they program me to feel pain? Looks like the hammer's stopped moving. Okay, I'm going. Well, if we can wrap up this book, then that's probably a good spot for it to end this recording. You examine the massive hammer. Up close, it looks more like a piece of factory equipment than a hammer, but I guess there's some resemblance, right? Listen, the robot didn't leave me a choice. How about I come back later and fix it? Right, why even bother? It's only a robot. Just a character. Not this again. Nothing changed after all. We're ending this book on the same note we started on. First it was the alchemist, now the robot. I don't have an answer for you. I know. Hit the hammer and leave the book. Man, Roger just likes busting balls, doesn't he? Unrealistic. We shouldn't be able to lift the hammer. We're not worthy. Ooh. Big hammer. Now this should just slam into the floor, right? No, apparently we can carry this without issue, but the hammer we couldn't. The box is having a bit of a struggle. Did you get the item? Yeah, just don't throw out your back carrying it. Me too, box. Me too. Here's your payment. We'll be in touch. I need to get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. Want to see if we can do anything with that one. Oh, the phone's ringing again. We can't open this, can we? don't know, like, I'm sure Neil deGrasse Tyson worked out how much it was supposed to weigh. I don't think it was that heavy. Yeah, but it's also weighed by, like, obviously, you know, the fact that it's magical. I'd love to see Neil deGrasse Tyson work out magic. It's like when he fucking has a go at movies for not being realistic. It's like, it's a movie! Fucking leave off, please! Hello? Silence. I got your case. Good work out there. You're slowly starting to be my favourite walker. Don't call me that. Don't you like your new line of work? Stay silent. That's too bad. It's far more profitable than all your scribbling. Oof. Science! He will because he's a miserable guy. Alright, I'll be in touch. Hangs up. Cool. Telefono. Ernie, is that you? Oh, hi, Vince. How's the work going? Not bad. Thanks again for getting me set up with that client. He's not the world's most pleasant person, but I know a guy who's finishing work for him literally yesterday and got his shackles off right after that. Lucky guy. That's for sure. We're thinking of writing something together now. You seem to know a lot of people who end up in shackles. Well, the law these days, you know. Or maybe you just gave them the same helpful advice you gave me. Hey, I told you what you were supposed to do. The police weren't supposed to get wind of anything. And I did everything exactly as you said, but the police got wind of it. To the tune of 30 years for me. Ellipses. Listen, I just told you what I heard. Ellipses. Alright, I'll call you back when you're in a better mood. Bye. Hangs up. So anyway, this newspaper. New book announcement. Oh, I love a new book announcement. Andre Duval wanted to live a quiet life, get a good job, start a family, build a small house in the suburbs, but suddenly he finds himself involved in a deadly game of survival staged by aliens. And the prize for winning is no less than the Elixir of Immortality. A brilliant novel full of live action that literally spills off the page right into the reader's face. Stella Quinn.
I don't know.
God, what absolute trash. Yeah, these are the writers that we're selling the items to. That's enough for the day. I'll try another day. Right, okay, fair enough. Close the door, you know, we're not a savage. Sleep! Then, yeah, we'll wrap things up for tonight. There you go, Rodders. You're on your table. Good night, sir. Sorry. I didn't mean to kill the robots. I wanted to put the battery back in Moody, okay? Fuck you. I tried. I'm gonna call him Hot Rod. So hang on, are we walking around with this hanging off our neck? Right, well... Is there like a... I'm trying to see if there's like something I can use to prompt save. Choose an upgraded. Additional damage to all enemies. Increased damage. I'll take the increased damage. So I've not noticed like a save icon pop up anywhere. But you know what? Like I said, we'll call it there. And hopefully that does save properly. I'll tell you, actually, I'll quickly check. Yeah, it puts me straight back here. Right, that's fine. It was worth checking. But yeah, no. I was a little iffy at first. I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit like, But the humor in the game's keeping us going. I'm enjoying this. So yeah, I think we'll do more of this on Wednesday if chat's all fine and happy with that. So yeah, let's get this one wrapped up. It's really cool. It's really oddly interesting, but like I say, like I wasn't expecting it to be like a fucking point and click style game. I thought it would be like a run around and stuff, and I wasn't expecting to have to fight things, but I'm still enjoying it. It's still it's weirdly good, and I do like the banter between the two characters. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more of this on Wednesday then. For the YouTube side of things and the recording though, YouTube take care, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one.